What's happening, guys? So I've seen a lot of questions and a lot of comments about where I've been, what happened when I failed the 470 deadlift at the World Deadlift Champs. So only right, I'll do a really quick recap of that. Training had gone pretty well, I thought, and I flew out. My flight was 4 hour delayed at the airport on the plane. So I was sat eating snacks for about 4 hours before we set off. I think it was a 10-hour flight. Got there, and I knew I was retaining water from the flight. It's not uncommon for me to retain water from a flight, but usually within a few days of being somewhere, it settles down and I'm perfectly fine. We got to Vegas and it was just so hot. It was like 40 degrees outside, so there was no walking. I stayed in my room as much as I could. We had to eat on the facility. I tried to eat as healthy as I possibly could choose to eat, and just kept very calm and didn't think anything more about it. Got to the competition day, and I knew I was still sitting heavier. Warm-ups felt great. As soon as I put the suit on, I was just too big. It wouldn't fit. And to be honest, the suit was already at limit anyway. I think if I could rewind the clock, I would have had a second suit slightly bigger. But I couldn't do out about it. So I give it my best. I was being choked basically when I was trying to get down to the bar. Couldn't get the air in, so it didn't go to plan. But happy to park it on the night. I got a lot of negativity following this failed attempt. People saying that I was amateur. Some people said I was overeating. I actually probably ate less while I was there. Just loads of negative comments, and I should have took my own meal prep. And I think people sometimes didn't realise that, not all of us have the money to do these sort of things. And my flight was paid for, and I could only eat at the hotel. So I did what I had to do and what I could do. If I could have done any more, I would have done. So with all the negative feedback, and to be honest, with everything going on in my life, in my personal life, I just decided I wanted a break from YouTube. Happy to carry on training, posting videos, but I just didn't want to talk. I didn't want to pretend to smile. I was going through a very, very difficult time in my life. I'd moved out. I'd moved in with my mum. I'd had my heart broken. I was battling to get 50% custody of my kids. I was trying to, get all the financial side of it all sorted as well. And then there's the big bill that overhangs getting a divorce. So it was a really tough year. Pretty much broke me. Training for the deadlift kept me on track, gave me focus, gave me purpose. And really it did its job, because afterwards I came back, started training for strongman again, and I'd not wasted a year basically. I'd still been in the gym, and I'd made a lot of progress with my strength and learned a lot. So yeah, I don't really want to dive any deeper into that. I've been away, I've had a break, I'm back now, I've moved on, I'm happy, I'm in a new relationship, my kids are happy. So I'm just going to get back into trying to do as many strongman shows as I can. 40 very soon. Some days I feel it, some days I don't. But yeah, I'm enjoying training, and I've got some big comps coming. I've got the SCL finals and then Britain's Strongest Man to train for. So plenty to look forward to, plenty of training footage to film. So I just want people to appreciate that I wanted my privacy, and I don't want to talk about the past. I want to talk about the present and the future, and just know that I've moved on, I'm happier, and I appreciate all your support. So that's that. I think the video was due. I didn't really want to do one. but I thought if I want to come back on this platform that maybe a small explanation would suffice. I think I've done that, so thanks for listening. Have a great day and a great week, and see you all soon.